Dry bone. So, if you were not here for the last stream and you've been paying attention to the plot, going way back, at the end of the first expansion, our Lord and Savior Nanimo was murdered. She was the monarch of Ul'dah. She was murdered. We got framed for it. We've been on the run in Ishgard with the Pope, who we still don't trust. But we recently just found out that Raubahnn's gonna be assassinated. She knew the game to be more helpful. Oh, I love this game. Yeah, she said duty. Okay. I forgot about her.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
That voice actress change is great.
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met.
I haven't talked to her
ashamed
since
to
the
record
voice
it.
actors changed.
For a time, I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ul'dah, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the crystal blaze
Alfino
every
would
step,
say something
in
like,
hopes of
I'm
learning
going
the
to
Scion's
misplace
whereabouts.
my bravery. Like,
Regrettably, our investigation has yet to
Fucking
yield
nerd.
any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
that's fine.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Raubahn is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Then what's the plan?
Thordan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue.
I
Pray,
love her new
throw away
voice
the guards
actress.
by the entrance. Take Dewlala and Higiri with you.
Home raids? I don't know, I didn't hear it. In the most Alfino way possible, I would imagine. Comrades. That's what I thought he said. Literally in the most Alfino way possible is how he said it. All right, let's go. Oh, what's this? Hello? Raubahn! Homie! You're in a bubble. You're in a bubble. Come here. Yes, of course I came. That's what she said. Crystal Braves possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. Blessed with hail? Oh, God. I'll take things I don't miss for 6 million. Do not take it personally. You're the victims of harsh economic conditions. Hopefully you will not suffer long. This poison will convey you swiftly to the bosom of Thaw, where I hope to join you. I do not miss hail. I'm still getting calls from Minnesota adjusters being like, hey, I have a hail question. And I'm just like, sure. I'll make it up. Isn't he missing an arm? Oh, for fuck's sake, Ilberd. We used to be friends, you dickbag. Oh yeah, he's still missing his arm. Motherfucker. Yeah, he's still missing his arm. Can we talk about the fact that I literally just kited that man around the room?
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
We didn't do that either.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
What?
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lass, you best wake up.
What?
The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used?
Why
by
did
the
you say did an
Scions,
assassination
the
even take
city-states,
place?
Even the Crystal Braves.
Nanimo's
They
dead.
None of them
Last
care
we
with
checked.
what you want, only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted
It
was
just-
to liberate my homeland. And I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not... If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this.
I mean, that's true. They just want Alamigo back.
I would not give.
He is not gonna do the throw a rock and disappear. What is this? Fucking amateur
You're all
hour?
get away.
I think they are getting away, Alphino. Yeah, Yugiri's smart.
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
Yeah, she's smart.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
Of course we came for you, Raubahn. You're Raubahn.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lass. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm.
You already gave
my
your arm.
life.
You gonna
Nothing.
give your other arm?
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing.
Is Nanimo still alive?
No conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope. But I have reason to believe that her grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
Do we think she was involved? Or she was gonna abdicate? Who is this about to be? Arajier!
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Father!
Pippin! My son! And Master Papashan besides!
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
Who is this?
You!
It was I who arranged this gathering.
Who is this?
And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dewlala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
Her name is Dewlala. Welcome to Dewlala, such a... sorry, can't. Nope.
What you said about the Sultana.
I can't
is it
take her
true?
seriously.
Is she alive?
I can't take her seriously.
Young lady, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji. 'Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she
This was just like a sleeping thing.
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Thank you, Rangier, for saying what we were all thinking.
I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
So her tall hat's a status thing? Like you get taller? Or is it like a overcompensating, like people that drive trucks with huge tires on them?
Oh, not... I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
No, that's fine. I want to kill him.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck Her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something.
Who, Raubahn?
And though
Yeah.
one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana. I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information, and arranged this gathering.
Same.
I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance.
Okay, but
Lest
like,
you forget Her
I've also got to
Grace's
deal
word,
with the shit in
the
Ishgard.
true wealth
So
of
like,
Uldar
I can't do
lies in
everything.
the health, happiness, and hopes of her people. As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji
Wait, did we?
Adeleji
Wait,
left
when did we
behind.
kill Teleji?
You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace, and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the Horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
They're talking about the fact that I talk to dragons?
You don't mean Iceheart?
Oh, shit!
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Who is that? Oh,
Estinian.
the Dragoon.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may... Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words failed to find their mark. Is that clear?
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise. A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Aymeric. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretic.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I like Estinian. Maybe he'll become a scion one day. Alright, now we'll stand. Let's see over. Nope. There's a difficult road yet. Should we succeed in winning Iceheart, our plans for parleys have come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first. We must petition the Lord Commander. Tari, ask your main here to inform the court. Tell them the Scions to me to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive. Poor little Tataru, who just doesn't fight. Oh, she's the cutest vibe.
I want the defenses of the outer ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
Wait,
my lord.
Didn't Estinian literally just tell us not to tell Aymeric? Why did we immediately come tell Aymeric?
Ah, 'twould seem I have visitors, and unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Aymeric, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins.
Wait, did I like misinterpret that entire conversation? I thought Estinian was like, don't tell Aymeric so that he's not seen consorting with heretics.
I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
I'm always eating my snacks during cutscenes. Hold on, I gotta get that goldfish.
Aye, their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses. The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg. I must admit the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then, carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Thanks, homie. So many cutscenes. Oh, shit. Who's that? That's the Pope. Who is this?
Such commotion.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
This asshole.
So, the dragons are coming.
Yeah?
Let them come. In their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us.
This Pope gonna get everyone killed.
When we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our ashes.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
Suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance. If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception?
Oh, they already do.
We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward. And what of Estinian and this warrior of light? They have plans of their own. Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
For the glory of King Thordan.
What? Did he just get, like, possessed by an Ascian, or... I don't...
Ah, I should have known it would be you.
Oh, hello, Iceheart.
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here. So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion.
Yes, I know. Zora told me. And it actually looked good on the Lalafels.
Lit the flames of this animosity. You would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress. 'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elizan tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva.
Oh, shit.
While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm, Hraesvelgar, in particular so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elizan is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Hraesvelgar, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him. Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity. Though loath to perform the deed, Hraesvelgr ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound. In the days that followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted. Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Oh shit.
Good gods.
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
Yeah.
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels. And the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
Oh, shit. You were just, like, holding that in your back pocket, homie?
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead? He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
Oh no!
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take
Mid cutscene.
Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Oh shit. Oh, we haven't had an echo thing in forever. Oh. What the hell? Why is that suddenly turning back on?
Is Autumn Mist my... I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while. And should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Yes, I know where Dravania is. I've already gone there.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were.
Have you listened to Aether Tech Support and turned it on and off again? I did. I did. Hey, Wolf.
Thy will to succeed.
Vidofnir!
Ah!
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight.
I always love the hands of explaining.
Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Have care, dragon, or I
Estinian!
shall gouge out one of yours.
You fuck.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
Fucking Estinian.
My sire's will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hrisvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Oh shit.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Izel, there we go.
Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed?
Yes.
'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
Nice. Dragon shit talking. I love it.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?